Oh. Okay. All right. Hi, lovelies. Welcome to Be So Light. I'm Priestess Makala as well as Felicia and Niana. Today is a portal day. And I'm like, oh, shooka now. And I'm like, wow. So today is our, let me see, where are we? Today is our 11th day. Yeah, our 11th day. And this one is all guided by accomplishments. Guided by accomplishments. So get ready, get some water, get some Kleenex. Get a little bit of Kleenex, get your oils. I'm like, uh-oh. What do you want to do? Get your oils. This is going to be a good one because I was like getting everything ready and I go and get my calendar. I'm like, oh, shubba doop, shubba. I said, oh my goodness, this is like portal day. So I am getting the cedar ready, pinching and getting some ocean root while you get your oils because we are going to do the oil today for sure. Oh, the cedar is so good. Happy Sunday to you too. And I like to give a shout out to all the fathers present or on the other side. Happy Father's Day or happy Masculine Divine Day. I like that better. Happy Masculine Divine Day. Happy Masculine Divine Day. And some osha root here. Thank you. And I'd like to give a shout out to a lot of sun dancers are starting their dance, going out. Okay. Got some medicine going. This is going to be a good one. Because I was kind of like, well, what are we talking about today? And at 6 o'clock in the morning, I was just doing this in my sleep on my third eye. I was like, okay, what am I doing? And so when I woke up, I finally just said, okay, what is our function? What is our focus for today? Yeah, I'm giving you some medicine. The best way to burn a charcoal is in these things, and what's so neat about it, it has a lid. I love that. It has a little lid that goes with it. I don't know what I did with it. Like, where did it? Oh, it's in here. I'm like, where did the lid go? So when you're doing your medicine, you can put your little lid on top of it, and it's kind of smothers it out when you're done. Okay, so today, as we jump into this is going to be good. I'm so happy to be here with all of you today for this one because I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's right, it's a portal. So this is blue overtone storm. I empower in order to catalyze. Commanding energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation with the tone of radiance. I am guided by the power of accomplishments. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. Okay. So the color is blue. Obviously, I put the blueprint. We're doing the blueprint thing today. And I didn't even think about the correlation with this. I totally forgot all about it. But the higher self knew. See? And we're dealing with the planet Pluto. Yeah. What are we going to birth into? Moving things through the root chakra and then the gateway. So our gateway is that divine gateway. Okay, our divine gateway. But today we're going to be anchoring into the soul star, and then we'll bring it up to the divine gateway. Okay. So I just was like, what the heck? I totally forgot about that. And with this being a portal, this is called the consistent discipline replaces old programs. Old programs are erased according to the intensity of your discipline. Let me read that again. Consistent discipline replaces old programs. Old programs are erased according to the intensity of your discipline. Yeah, and this is going to be right here, the frontal lobe, higher mind, moving into that cosmic ascension energy, the fourth sphere. So this is going to be good. I was like, oh, they're surprising me. Okay, let me get this out of the way because I need my space. Okay. So, everyone, I want you to know when you're here. Oh, we already got someone. No, we're focused, honey. I'm sorry. We got things that we have to do. You can go get some things together and go sit in higher realm and ask for those questions that you're looking at. Okay. And just to FYI, some of the energies that keep liking to pop up and do that, this is just going to be an invitation to either be in your higher energy or to leave this platform, because we are over here doing work. We have things that we're doing. This is to be so light, and we help you to claim your light and to be in your divinity of yourself. Okay, to know that you are that's beautiful divine being joined up with source. Okay, we don't consent to lower vibrational energies, distractions, archons. We don't consent to any of the reptilian stuff. We don't do that. So when you're coming in, I want you to know you're stepping into this energy. This is a high potent energy that is on the higher realm. If you're low, it's going to imprint on you to get you out of what you're doing. So you might want to say bye-bye and go to a different platform, because this ain't for you, okay? So bye-bye. Have a good blessing. Go find your way. Come back on another day when you want to embrace your light and your sovereignty. Have a good day. I have things to do. They just be waiting to come jump on. God, I wonder how much you guys get paid to be low vibrational beings. What's the money for? How much you get paid to do that? That's really interesting. But how many people saw Billy Carson's Uncensored yesterday? OMG. There is nothing stopping all this information that's coming out now. Nothing. So, hats off to all those who can afford to have platforms where they can speak their mind uncensored and not have to worry about being censored in any way, shape, or form. Hats off to all of you. Leo King has his own. Billy Carson has his own network, and whoever else has their own network. Hats off to you, because they are the ones that are going to be opening up the doors for light workers to come over and be on their platforms and to lead places like YouTube and all that. Yeah. His uncensored information yesterday, I just stood there, and I'm gonna say it like this: you can't trust anything now. Nothing. You just have to know it's a matrix. It's a lower vibration. It is not of the light. It is false energy. All of that. You can't trust it. Nothing. Nothing that they say, do, how they're walking around. Can't trust it until they actually show divine love for humanity. And when they show that and it matches up, then you know that this person is walking their talk. Otherwise, anything that's not showing love, anything that's showing hatred, judgment, trickery, all this stuff, you got to go, because you're not a part of the divine. I'm stuck on two words, like I said yesterday: unholy and not divine. Unholy and not divine. We got a lot of unholy and non-divine beings walking around us. And if you're participating in spreading that lower vibration, especially on today, which is a portal day, what does Shaka Khan say? I feel for you. Yeah, there you go. So, let's dive into this. So, I got my dragon's breath. Smells so good. Because you know what today is. House of Dragons premiere. Yes, yes, yes. I'm all about the dragons. Gonna be a dragon war today. Opening second season. I'm excited. Got my weight, got everything. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Draconis. Let's go. Okay. Get your oils. You're gonna need it. Rub them in your hands. And get ready, because this one's gonna be a good one. I love the way this one came in. Breathe in. But if you get a chance to see Billy Carson's Uncensored on Forbidden Knowledge, his network, oh my gosh. That information, I'm telling you, when he was talking about it, now I knew some things had gone astray and was crooked and wasn't right. Made me kind of scratch my head. But when he actually showed the info to back up what he was saying, I just and then my heart just dropped, because I'm thinking about the families. And I'm like, and then how everything wasn't what it was. I'm just, all of you that participated in it, you ought to be, I can't even use ashamed. I can't even use that word. You're just non-human. That's all there is to it. Only non-human beings do stuff like that. You're non-divine. That's all I have to say. All right, let's get to work. So you have your oils. You breathe it in. Now, I'm going to teach you this technique. It's part of pranayama. but it's the switching, closing, breathing in nostril. And what happens, this helps with clearing the channels and opening things, because we need this to be clear, because we are going into our Christos Blueprint. We're going into that matrix. We're going to step into that, and we're going to bring in that beautiful diamond white light sun energy and utilize that as the catalyst for moving forward, okay, and anchoring more energy. So you're going to feel really good after this. This is going to be like, okay. So let's look at some words here. And a part of today's blue storm, the way this is the blue overtone storm, it says, may you strengthen catalyst human transformation to access a more subtle and harmonious life. The function is energy, the action is catalyst, the power is auto generation. And it says here in the affirmation of activation for this, I confer power with the purpose of catalyzing, commanding energy, seal the matrix of auto generation. I love that. Let's get down to that. Now, confer means this, to examine by comparison. Okay, confer. Catalyst is the cause or acceleration or a cause to begin. Okay, so when you know the power of the words, you know how you can use them. And that's why I make sure I bring that in. So with this, we're going to be talking about, when we're talking about the Christos Blueprint, going into that energy and then dipping into the diamond sun energy. This allows you to know the difference between artificial timelines. Okay. Now, why is that so important? Geez, I don't know. Is it because artificial timelines are, I don't know, tricky? Well, yes. Because you have to understand what the artificial timelines are. So you're not anchoring into that. You're not bringing your attention there. You're not getting blocked. You're not getting slowed down by being in artificial timelines. Because we are in what we call timeline war. Everyone wants to try to move the timeline into a negative timeline that we've been in forever to keep that energy the way they want to keep it. But we can't do that, because a lot of you star seeds signed up with your sacred purpose and coming here. And this is the message with this. It says, by testing your signature field, these timelines. So connection to the solar star into the 10th chakra brings in the light body self, brings in that. The mission of what a star seed is doing when they incarnate in this agreement during the timeline war. So here's the thing. When you came back in, you knew you were going to come here with a purpose, a sacred purpose, to move forward, to do change, to bring the light, to anchor, however you're going to do. What's happening now, because we're all seeing the ones of us that are here to do that, we're now becoming the light expansion of that, okay? And it's becoming a part of the natural order, okay? The way things are supposed to be for the highest good. So one of the things we will be working on is the Hara Center, working with the etheric and the Adante energy of self, moving down into that. And then we're bringing in that divine source light of the diamond white light that's going to spiral through and clear. And the way we're going to access that is through the breath. So one of the things I need you to do is we're going to clear this channel right here. Okay. So we're going to start off. We're going to breathe in through the left. We're going to open up the left side first. And then breathe out. So you're going to breathe in left, but you're going to close this nostril. Hold it, close, breathe out right. Okay? Then you're going to breathe in through the right, close, breathe out left. Breathe in left, close, breathe out right. Breathe in right, close, breathe out left. Okay, understand? This is going to help with a lot of centering and clearing, because as soon as I call in the diamond spiral white light to come in, that is anchored into the diamond sun of Polaris, we're going to bring that in, anchoring it through the 10th dimension, but 12th and 10th. When we go into the 12th dimensional energy, this is where we want to ask for the activations of the DNA. The DNA strands will be activated in their spirit form as it comes down into your physical form. Okay, remember, everything we do, if we're activating something, it has to be activated, healed, cleared, whatever, in spirit, and then drops down into physical, where this is your as above, so below. Okay, so I just love that part. Let me put a little bit more medicine on and get that going. So the cedar is from Shasta, Mount Shasta, love it. And I put a little bit of bare root in there also, because bare root is what? Those of you that did your homework assignment, you know what that represents. So I am not a doctor. I'm not prescribing. I'm just here doing my priestess service. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing anything to prescribing, because all the people that come here that are Be So Light tribe members, they already know how to go and research and do that. And they have the knowledge. And they've been fully activated in that. Their light is fully activated. Yeah. Don't you just love that? To stand in the power of who you are and to remember who you are and to be in that is not just decadent. I love it. All right, lovelies, let's just dive into this. So get yourself nice and comfortable and good. We're going to dive in, do some good medicine together, and end with our card read for the week. Actually, for today and tomorrow, jumping into that space. Okay, everyone get ready. Let's go ahead and take a look at our crystal portal energy. Make sure we call in our divine beloved ones at our gateways of the east of air, making sure they are present. Thank you for your presence here, as well as to the south of fire. Thank you for your beautiful divine presence here, as well as the guardians of the west of the waters. Thank you for your beautiful divine guidance and protection. And to the north of the divine of earth, calling in those beautiful guardians. Thank you. Deep breath. Breathe in. Exhale out. Now I want you to just hold the thought and set the intention that you're going into activation of the Christos Blueprint, your divine blueprint. That's what you're moving into. Okay? And this beautiful Christos Blueprint is connected to the divine source. So we're going into that higher dimension. And all you have to do is just give yourself permission to do it. You don't have to head trip yourself. You don't have to think maybe or nothing. No, you just command it and step into it. That's how this rolls. I now give myself permission, full access, diving into the divine source energy of all there is of absolute love and divinity, because it is my birthright as a sovereign divine being. There. Breathe. We now set the intention, I set the intention to journey into my beautiful divine Christos Blueprint, also known as the blueprint pattern of the soul code, to journey into this. My intentions here is to remove any blockages that are sitting there that would keep me from fully having access to my DNA energy, the 12 strands. For I am commanding my 12 strand activation. And just know, because we're setting the intention and we're commanding that, it takes place in spirit first as it comes down and settles in, and then you're integrating. What opens up is how you hold your frequency. Okay? This is not going to be if you are doing this, but you're treating your body not in a good way. Okay? It doesn't work like that. You have to become that hollow tube of light. In Sundance, we call it hollow bones, in order to anchor and hold and to carry the people's prayers and to anchor into source and bring it down. That's what we do. You have to become the hollow, the tube of light. And all you have to do is just sit in there, sit in this energy and allow yourself to become that. Don't negotiate. Just say, this is the intention I'm setting and this is what I'm stepping into. Period. Okay? There's no negotiating. You just know and you be that. Okay? Okay, let's activate our prana and clearing the channels here. We're going to start off with the left. So close the right and breathe in. Close. Breathe out. Breathe in. Close. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe. 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 Drop into the Sacred Heart self, being into this space, being present in this moment. Close the eyes and allow yourself to just be in this sacred space. Allow yourself to connect to the breath and breathe. Right above the crown, right above the soul star chakra, is a beautiful orb of light, which is the diamond white light. And the diamond white light is also associated and connected to the diamond sun light. And as this beautiful orb of light drops down into the crown, it drops down into the third eye. And this is here where you give yourself permission to step into the Christos Blueprint. As the light moves down into the throat chakra, opening, expanding, and speaking into truth, it is being opened. As this beautiful diamond white light drops down into the center of the divine heart, the sacred heart, it is opening and expanding. As this beautiful light drops down into the solar plexus, it is opening and clearing any blocks that should not be there. Breathe, breathe here. Inhale, exhale out. As this beautiful light drops down into the sacral, it allows you to just expand. As this beautiful light drops down into the root, bringing awareness, connection to the root chakra. Breathe. And now allow this light to drop all the way down past your feet into the beautiful Earth Star. And as it drops down into the Earth Star, it drops down into the Water Star. Hold here. Now, allow the energy to flow back up to the Sacred Heart, throat, into the third eye, into the crown, into the soul star. And allow yourself to just let that light expand. As it's just spiraling down and coming back up, and it just keeps moving in this rhythm, allowing you to anchor into the divine source, the source of light, the divine of absolute love, the one true source, creator. And just allow yourself to be in that space. And whatever is being freed up and moved out of the body at this moment in time, just allow yourself to release it. And anything that's blocking, just simply say, I'm releasing this. And just allow that release. And just feel the acceleration of this beautiful diamond white light, this diamond sun energy coming through with the highest intention of allowing your 12-strand DNA to come on board as you are ready to accept the expansion of this energy and to integrate it into the physical body. And just allow that energy to move through that beautiful blueprint as you simply just call to that Christos activation blueprint through the soul codes. And just allow that to move through. Breathe here. And just be in that sacred space. Allow yourself to just be here. Allow yourself to see this beautiful orb of blue light coming in, intertwining with the diamond white light. And just allow it to just move through, bringing in activations, clearing out any blockages, anything of limited beliefs, fear, hesitations, moving that out. Those are old energy timelines that do not need to be in your space. And by you saying I'm releasing that, you're just releasing it out of the auric field, the etheric field, the subtle body field. And this is clearing through the mental and emotional bodies, as well as the physical and spiritual bodies. Breathe. Inhale. Hold the breath here. Exhale out. Breathe. And once again, inhale. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Exhale it out. Feel yourself becoming this beautiful, balanced tube of light. You might feel the acceleration, catalyst, acceleration, transmission, activation. Feel that energy being activated within you. You might feel it more in the root of the spine, and it's going to move its way up through the spine. Now you're completely in your sacred orb of light. Just allow your energy and your awareness through your breath. Exhaling out. Allowing yourself to just be anchored into this beautiful blueprint. And we're just going to activate that blueprint and let that Christos, the Christos light, the Christ light of consciousness. And the Christ light consciousness, when we say the Christ, is the anointed one. To be anointed. Because there is that beautiful sacred anointment that happens in the body. And we just want to just be divinely aligned in our divine anointment of that. And aware. And we're anchoring ourselves into the true timelines. And we are able to see false timelines very clearly. Nahanderari. Breathe. Inhale, exhale it out. Now, we're going to move into this acceleration as the spiral, that beautiful diamond white light, picks up the intensity. And once it hits the peak of the intensity, it will hold as it just spirals deep down into the DNA. And this intensity is going to be at 100 trillion light per millisecond activation. And letting it anchor in. Let the spiral through. Thank you so much, Spiral Light, for this transmission into the access of this beautiful divine blueprint. It is different for each person. So whatever you are seeing that is of a beautiful hue or that diamond white light, just allow yourself to let it expand. If you would like it to show you more of the activation of your Christos, your anointed energy, just ask. It will show you. Accelerate transmission. Thank you. Divinely aligned. Activate. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale here. Breathe. And just be, just hold. Hold here. Allow yourself to just move into this frequency. And here we ask for the divine creator source codes to be activated. Breathe. Allow that energy to move up through the spine, all the way up into your soul star, and let it move all the way into, expand it into that spirit chakra, expand it into the universal chakra, the galactic chakra, and into the stargate chakra, the divine gateway. Allow it to just expand. Feeling the anchoring beyond the 10th into the 12th. Simply just by saying, I give myself permission to be in that 12th dimensional energy, connected to the divine source creator. It is my birthright. I move beyond limited beliefs. I am limitless. Breathe. Feel that expansion. Feel the acceleration, the catalyst energy as it moves into the cells of the DNA, into the RNA, settling in, becoming activated even more with the mitochondria, the energy source of all cells. And as it moves into the electrons and neutrons, into that beautiful nucleus of light it puts itself, into the atom and the molecule of itself. This is all into the cells of every cell of your being. And allow the union, activation with your blueprint. Simply by saying, activate my divine Christos blueprint, my true blueprint. For I do not consent to any false, artificial timelines, blueprints that are not my divine originals. Activate my divine, original, true source blueprint now. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath. Exhale out. And now just allow that energy to just drop through. And we're going to come straight down the middle of the body, being completely that light. Straight down the hara, into the dante, dropping it down into the true positive timeline of Mother Earth, anchoring into the new Earth energy, the new created Earth energy that has the higher frequency, the higher vibration. Beyond 5, moving 6 and 7th. She is very dimensional. She is not limited to 5. She's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th, 10th dimension of self. Move into that. Anchor into her matrix, into her core. See the light expand. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. And allow yourself to just receive activation. It is here in the blueprint where you exist in all that you are. The true embodiment of you. Breathe. And now bring the energy centering to the sacred heart space. Breathe here. And take both hands and just embrace the heart space, being fully present in your breath, in your sacred divine space of you, emanating your true authentic light of self, knowing that there is nothing that you cannot do, that you are a creator, that you are loved, that you are worthy, you are deserving. Let this all now be activated in the truth of you. And feel your original source divine light when you were first created, before there was chaos, before there was confusion, before there was judgment. The true original, absolute love divine energy of you. Feel that. Know that you can tap into this energy at any time when it comes to creating change and moving into a higher reality of self. Breathe here. Hold the breath. Exhale out. Bring both hands down. Bring awareness to the fingertips of your hands, as now this energy will move through the full extension of the body as it goes all the way up and back into the cosmos. We say thank you to this beautiful divine spiral light. And now we bring down that beautiful silver orb of light to just seal all around the auric field, the etheric field, the subtle body, making sure there's no tears, no holes. Everything is sealed and pristine and shiny and emanates nothing but absolute love and emanates a beautiful energy that allows you to attract divine alignment to what you are bringing into your reality for the highest good and the highest outcome. Taking a nice deep breath here. Breathe. Exhale it out. And we give thanks to our higher self. We give thanks to standing in our truth and representing that. Breathe. And now we have completed this transmission. Thank you, Spiral Light, for this transmission. Thank you for this healing. Breathe. Bring awareness to your fingertips, to your toes, your feet. Bring awareness to your breath. And allow yourself to slowly start coming back into your space. And if you feel like you are just like still kind of waving out an energy, just take your left hand and place it on top of your forehead. Take your right hand and place it behind at your lower back. Taking a deep breath here. Hold the breath. Exhale it out and slowly release both hands at the same time. And that brings you back to center. And when you're ready, open your eyes and be present. At this time, you can drink water. Bring yourself back into that water. This connection, you're going to feel it for today, tomorrow, up to Wednesday. I'm hearing up to Wednesday. Okay, allow yourself to be in that space. I'm sorry, Mariah. This is not a space for you just right now. So, good. That's what I want you to feel. Excellent. You feel how you feel tapped into the self? Feel stronger, don't you? Honey, that's great. Yay. You know, a lot of times the anxiety has a lot to do with feeling so many energies coming in that are not yours. And what happens, your system gets overloaded, and then that kicks up an anxiety. That kicks up because you're like, I'm feeling a lot of everything. Okay. All you have to do is just breathe that out. And ask, is this mine? Because we're feeling a lot of consciousness. When we talk about Christos or we talk about Christ, like we talk about that connection, it's into that consciousness. Being anointed in the sacredness, how the anointment runs through our nervous system, runs through us, literally. The Christos, the beautiful anointment, sacredness that runs through us. But when we're talking about it more in our energetic spirit form, we can tap into this at any time. There's no reason to allow yourself in this time where we are right now, moving into the higher timelines, to stay stuck in those old energies of false belief. Okay, because it doesn't it doesn't serve, it doesn't serve us. So by us moving into our true timeline, our truth, holding our truth, this is where we are able to use discernment. When you speak your truth and stand in your truth of who you are, you emanate that. You emanate all of that. Okay. I don't have a Facebook handle. Um, so allow yourself to stand in that. We're going to see a lot more because I'm watching. And because of the medicine I walk with, when I see people pop up and do weird, say things, I can zero in on that energy and I see you. Okay? Because you're giving off an energy that I can see. I see you. So, right now, we're in this portal. That's the reason why I chose that thumbnail. Show we're stepping through this doorway. All right, so today, take note. We're in this portal. We have exactly 4 days before we go into our summer solstice. Okay. And that's the day before the full moon. So this energy of everything is going to be intensifying itself. Okay. Which means you really have to be true to yourself, true to your life. And don't get distracted with craziness because it just doesn't work. No. Okay. It just doesn't work that way. So, you need to go do your homework and research. I got plenty of info on the videos. You'll have to do some digging through. Or better yet, go to a different platform for what you're looking for. Danaline. Okay. No disrespect or anything, but honey, we're in ourselves. powered up. And if you're standing in your light and truth of self and you're using that energy, you can deflect and move anything out. You don't have to be a victim to the situation. A lot of people are addicted to that type of energy. You need to stop that and utilize the energy to move into something stronger for yourself. When you stand in your truth of your light of yourself, you represent that. That's how that goes. You can do all those things for yourself. You know exactly what to do. All right? So, I'm just in this different space today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in this different space. People need to step it up. They need to step into themselves. Because come next month, after we turn with that summer solstice and go into that, the timelines are going to accelerate beyond what you can handle. You're going to feel like you're lost in time. Okay? It's already happening now. But this is not a fear thing. This is not a it's a place of, thank you. It's a place of standing in empowerment. It's a place of standing in trusting yourself. And I've said this many times. I have to keep saying this and keep reminding people to stand in that. Because there's going to be so many things coming through, being distracting and everything. And here's my biggest pet peeve, more than anything. In all the work that I do with clients, how I work with them, the one biggest pet peeve with me is a lot of people don't tell the whole story. They don't tell the whole story. They tell you, those of you that are the healers and how you do your work, they tell you part of the story. But when you get in and start helping them, you find out later down the line, oh, there was more of this, there was more of that, there was this, there was that, because they don't tell the whole story. You want to know why they don't tell the whole story? Because they never stand in the whole truth of it. Because some of it was either too painful or too scary to remember, so it comes up in bits and pieces. Instead of them taking a breath when they're with the healer or with the person that they're seeking to help them with whatever they're trying to align themselves with, they need to tell the whole story. So that everything comes up. And that's what I like about Spiral Light. Because whatever's hiding, whatever's down there that's not being said, oh, Spiral's going to bring it up. Whether you want it to be revealed or not, it's going to show it. I love that. That's the best part about it. So, this medicine is going to keep holding us till we get to Wednesday. Okay? So, and because tomorrow, because we're still in our sacred purpose work, and today is day 11, so we only have 10 more days to keep anchoring. And I want to make sure all of you are doing well with that anchoring. Okay? So let's take a look, and this is only for the highest consciousness. If you want personal things like that, you have to go to webpage, email, and do all that. But some of you are just in here lag-gagging around. I don't have time for that. I'm busy. And just to let you know, I feel like I've made a decision on how I want to bring in the Spiral Light Clinic so that people can really start. I can't do it here on YouTube because you know how YouTube is. They are into censoring and doing all that shenanigans, and we know how that's low vibration. We don't have time for that. Um, but other places where I can go and bring in that energy and to have the galactic spiral light, because I am the galactic spiral light priestess, and to help people start really getting themselves back on track and standing in your purpose. You know, a lot of times we just forget, and especially when you come down here and you're a star seed and you got pulled into shenanigans, you got distracted. That's the worst, when you get distracted. And they know what you're here to do. I'm gonna pull that story back up. These beings know who you are and why you're here, and the whole game is to throw you off track with distractions. If it ain't the boyfriend or the girlfriend, with that or husband wife stuff, or with some kind of craziness going on in the house or whatever, it's all a major distraction. Because don't forget, they know who you are. You just keep forgetting who you are because of the games they play. But that's why we do what we do over here in Be So Light. We help you claim your light so you remember who you are. Then nobody can play those games on you. Then you're not a victim to the scenarios. Okay? Period. So, I say it like it is. A lot of people can't handle that. I got time on this planet. I see a lot of shenanigans, and I don't like it. And I'm all about people being treated right. I'm all about everybody needs to have what they need to live a life. Shouldn't be paying for nothing on this planet to live here. Period. I'm sorry. I've just gotten to the point to where I just want the best for everybody, and I'm just not into the shenanigans. And I'm full on hitting my dragon moment right now, and I'm about ready to feast on anything that's not divine, because you need to go. Oops, I'm sorry. Did I digress? I must be getting hungry. Like I said, and I'll say it again, and I don't have a problem saying this, because this is how I walk in life. If I was freaking queen, all of this would have been over with a long time ago. And all of us would be sitting pretty. Anyway, I digress. We wouldn't be having all these crazy things going on, would we? No. 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 Because I would have just taken care of it. You're like, oh, what'd you do? Oh, God. I would have pulled that. Remember back in the day, the movie Superman? Remember that phantom glass thing that came out and got the bad people after their judgment, and the phantom thing hits them and it puts them in the phantom glass and it spins them off into the cosmos. Yeah, I would have had so many of those. I would have put you in one of those phantom glass things and sent you out into the cosmos. So this planet would get cleaned up and wouldn't have to worry about the crazy stuff that happens. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can live in peace. Wouldn't that just be so lovely? Wouldn't it just be nice? Back in the day, you could, in tribe time, you could just walk out and go do what you needed to go do and didn't have to worry about something happening to your child or something. The whole tribe, the family of the tribe would look after the children, would know, because the men were the warriors that would watch the perimeter and would always be watching everything to make sure nothing came in that was a threat to the women and the children. They knew their role. Anyways, they knew their part. What do we got going on now? Some people find it more interesting to come onto a platform and play all these shenanigan games. I don't have time to feed that. I'm all about, hey, how can I help you claim your light? How can I help you heal those wounds that you've been carrying that makes you the way you are right now. Yeah, I'm all about that. Let's heal that. Then let's see how strong you are and stand in your power. I'm all about that. Back in that time, in tribe, we didn't have to worry. Because everybody was in sync with each other. Everybody watched. Everybody moved in unity together. Where we are going is where we're trying to get back in sync with each other. But only if everyone wants to divinely align in that way. But the only way that's going to show up is when you stand in your truth of yourself and you're authentic. When you really truly remember who you are. When you're ready to get in there and really heal those wounds. And a lot of us came here to get down into that deep part of healing and healing the generation. That's where it's needed, because as we heal that, we heal the other side. So when they decide to come back, they're not going to come walking back into the same scenario. This is how important it is to claim your light and to walk, to claim your sovereignty, to be that. Not anything less than that. And when you can walk in that, and you come into a space and you walk somewhere or drive up somewhere and people say, dang, who's that that pulled up? You know you did good. Because you're not walking with Ichabod Crane and all the ickies on you. You're walking in your true divineness. That's all there is to it. So, I'm all about you represent that. We got 4 days before we get into the summer solstice. And then that full moon in Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. I just like to get the job done. That's all I care about. I get the job done. Kind of analytical there. But that's that old nursing habitat of myself there. Okay? Once a nurse, always a nurse. Doesn't matter. Even if you're retired, you're still going to have some kind of nursing part of yourself. It's just always there. But once a priestess, always a priestess. Once a sun dancer, always a sun dancer. All right? That's how I rock. So let's just take a look at, I pulled 4 cards, sets out. Let's look at the consciousness of this and see what the message is for these next 4 days. Okay? And like I said, if you haven't gotten yourself the set of the secret of the ancestors, you should get that, because that's really powerful. So let's see what the animal kingdom has to say to us first. Capricorn, yes, you know it's on. And if you're life path 8, I happen to be that too. We got our work cut out for us. I don't have time for games. I don't have time. And that's what cracks me up on the inside, is when I see lower energies or bots or whatever coming in doing crazy stuff. I just look at that and I'm like, really? We got bigger things going on in the world right now, and this is how you're choosing to show up. In this, where's your light? Who are you? Who are you? Do you even know? Anyway, I'm sorry, I digress. What do? What do? I love it. I gotta say it more pronounced. What do? Oh, the ancestors are like moving all over the place. I'm like, oh, oh, oh. Who's got a message today? Well, it is Father's Day. Oh, but it is a portal day. Ah. Can't wait to see it. Okay, here we go. We're ready? Number 32 in the spirit animals is the hawk. Let spirit be your guide. Yes! Let spirit be your guide. Heck yeah. Let spirit be your guide. Oh, Grace, you got your cards yesterday. Yes. Yes, yes. Let spirit be your guide. Now, what have we forgotten is the next card. Oh, look at this. I love this. This is so pretty. This is what's his name from Galaxy movie. It looks like him. Number 19. It says crossroads. We're at a crossroads. We have to stay clear in all that we're doing because the crossroad wants us to stay focused. Now this is number 19. Let me see this. There's a hidden words for that because it's crossroads. So crossroads means, and this is with the set of, what have you forgotten? Okay. So crossroads is midway point transformation station. Midway point transformation station. It's hard work, but the reward is the magic of transformation. Transformation. And it's all about asking yourself, what do I need to know? What do I want to step into? Love that. The information from the guided light. Now this is a set I told you that I got a long time ago from Shasta, and I put it back on a shelf and the thing fell out and hit me on my toe. And I said, okay, fine, I'll buy you. Oh, I love this. This is good. Okay, this message is very much so that all of us need to do this. Number 31, inner dialogue. In order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. Yes! Bring it. Change that inner dialogue. What are you saying? How are you talking to yourself? You can't say, oh, I'm going to go over here and manifest this and do this and call this in and not really command it into your life, and then you turn around and it's not going to work. This is nothing. It's not going to happen. As soon as you do that, you have undone the energy. Because now you just sent that out on top of what you said you wanted to create. So now that energy is on top of it. So now you got to get rid of that and delete that and say, I'm sorry, I had a moment. Delete that. And then the universe says, oh, delete that. Delete it. Okay. Didn't mean that. Oh, we got this. We have the number 1 card, the Fool card, and it's the possibilities and potentials. So the Fool card is always moving ahead, trusting and moving. It's always going to take a risk in the journey. Okay, not always being watchful of where they're stepping, but it's always stepping into the possibilities and the potentials of things. Now, when we talk about this one, let me see. The affirmation for this one is, I trust that I am unconditionally loved and supported. I trust that I am unconditionally loved and supported. Okay. This medicine is about gentle reminder not to take yourself or anything else so seriously. Try approaching life with curiosity and joyous expectation. Okay. So this was really good. I liked this spread. This was good. Really good. I am really getting ready to dive into this because I really want to do one of these layouts. I'm going to set time to do the big layout, the family karmic tree, the 15 card one. But I'm really looking at that one that says the ancestral wisdom. Help me, please. That one's a good one. And then the one that's all about generational wealth spread, blessings, and blocks. What's blocking you? I love that one too. Okay, lovely. So this is the message for today. We're in a full-on portal that's going to be really activated with already with your crystal portal work that you're doing with the cell. Now, keep in mind, I say this again, what you have written out and you sat with and have your visual of that sacred purpose that you're creating all this momentum around. If anything has changed and you need to upgrade that, take the time and sit and upgrade that. And I would definitely use today to do that. Okay, I definitely would use that. Um, One of the things I really want all of you to really focus in on, those of you that will watch this later on today, is to really stay true to self. I can't stress that enough. And to not be afraid to be who you are. I can't stress that enough. And stop caring about what others say or think about you. And even the ones that come on when you're trying to do your work, showing up with low vibration. You know what? I just don't have the time. There's more important things going on. And I just can't give that energy to you. This is Be So Light. Be soul light. Be your soul light. Okay? This is Be So Light. Be your true light. You got to show up in truth here. Because if you don't, the energy, if you're coming here with less than, is not, no. Don't do that. No. It's just not going to be, no. The energy will help you find your light. You'll get imprinted on, and then it's going to help you start changing. Do you really want to change? Maybe that's why you showed up here anyway, huh? All right, lovelies, let's say it together because that's who we are and that's what we represent. You are divinely aligned. You're divinely awake. You're divinely free. You're divinely seen. You're divinely heard. And you're divinely loved. Be so light. Like and subscribe. But be true to yourself and stay in your light. Okay? That's all that matters. If you can master yourself and you can master the alchemy of self, that means heal all your shadow stuff. Stop striking out, taking stuff out on other people. Stop telling false stories. Stop making up stuff. Stop being a victim. Stop doing those things and really step into you. Man, you're going to be the bomb.com because you're just stepping into 100% of your power of yourself. Unstoppable, unlimited, powerful, empowered, inspired. That's where you want to be. Because you are part of the sacred work that all of us came here to do, and that's to create the new world that we want to be in. That's free from all the stressing and stuff that we've all been dealing with. We don't want this world anymore. That's all there is to it. All right. With that being said, I am off to the House of Dragons, where I will sit and watch. And maybe later on tonight, I will ride on my own dragon out into the cosmos. It's House of Dragons time. I love it. All right, lovelies, be good to yourself. I'm about to be Miss Mother of the Dragons here. All right, be good to yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. Much love. Bye.